I'm back and I've got a new video for you. I've asked some language learners who I know what language they're learning, what their motivation is for learning language, and just some ideas of what they do to help themselves progress in that language.
Hi everyone, my name is Matheus Ferraz and I'm from Brazil, and I'm learning Spanish because I live in Brazil. It's a country that's nearby. We have some countries who speak Spanish, and I'm using Duolingo to study every day. I'm also read some books with my Kindle, so if I don't understand some word, I just put my finger and I see the translation of the word. And I'm also talking with people from Argentina and some countries. That's all, folks.
Hello guys, my name is Daniela and I'm from Guatemala. So today I'm going to be talking about how I learned English. I've always studied English since school. First I was taught US English, the pronunciation, but then I met Harry Potter's films and I really liked them, so I trained myself of watching them, basically one every week to learn the pronunciation, and started to run them myself with British pronunciation, and that's how I'm still learning. Now I'm living in the UK, so it's really good.
Hi there, my name's Helena, and the language that I've been learning over the past few years is Spanish. I first started when I was at school, went on the Spanish exchange, which started my love for the language. And what I've done since to try and keep it up is I try and visit Spanish-speaking countries as much as possible. And whenever I do go, I will always go to Spanish school and try and stay with a host family. So then it forces you to actually speak the language.
As you may know, I'm trying to learn Brazilian Portuguese. For example, I have bought some short stories in the language where I'm using a highlight and highlighting all the new words. I'm listening to a Brazilian podcast called Fala Gringo. Last night I went to a theatre show at the Battersea Art Centre with some actors and actresses from Sao Paulo, and generally I'm trying to immerse myself in the language by listening to series and films on Netflix, as well as a lot of music from Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro.
Hi everyone, my name's Ashley. I'm here to tell you about some language learning apps on your mobile phone. I've been studying Japanese, and here are some of the good and the not so good apps that you can get. Now the first one is NHK News, or Easy News. NHK is the Japanese equivalent of BBC. They publish articles every day about news, basically for foreigners whose Japanese skills aren't that good. It's pretty handy because they provide furigana as well as the kanji, so foreigners can work out what the kanji means without necessarily knowing it. The articles are pretty interesting. They are, however, brief, which is what you'd expect as a foreign language learner trying to understand the news. It's completely free. I recommend downloading it and checking it out.